Alright, this is for the second day of the Invictus fleet show. It is Argus today. Technically the third day, but it's every 2 days. So, yeah, so it's Argus fleet, and all their, basically their big warships are going on today. Aegis. The Hammerhead, the Retaliator, and the Redeemer. Oh, so hope we can get into the Redeemer, or at least rent it. It's here, and don't think. Oh wait, nope, that's for the Hammerhead. So it doesn't look like we can rent the Redeemer. Ooh, floating person. Move over, guy. Move over. No, come on. Yeah, it says the Redeemer. Alright, let's see. Argus Diana's Redeemer. Yeah, it's their dedicated gunboat-ish ship. It's been a couple of different things. It was one of the player-made and chosen designs with multiple size 5 guns, I think it was supposed to be. You know, gunboat, personnel carrier, you know. Ooh, no, doesn't look like the buttons work. So we've got a working exterior. It looks like, as they go through and clean up and redo the looks of the Redeemer as it goes. But it's supposed to have a lot of guns and be good for shooting. And this is the Retaliator. The Retaliator is a great torpedo boat, basically. Even though it's classified as a bomber. I think it has like size 6 torpedoes or something like that. Ridiculous. But if it hits hard. Good ship for taking out bigger ships like, oh, say, a Hammerhead. The Hammerhead is a heavy gunship. Built. Okay. Basically, it's to take out all the little fighters and keep it off of the other big ships, capital-sized ships. And, you know, it will do a respectable amount of damage, even against a fairly large ship, but it won't fight capital ships, kind of a thing. It's mainly for taking down fighters, because it has them big guns for swatting these little flies. And this is the Saber Comet. Stealth ships. They make good fighters, but I don't know exactly if the stealth function is currently working on any level. So they're basically just a light fighter. And somebody get him a cough drop. Alright, look at... Yeah, oh, I just so wish they'd let us fly the Redeemer. It is such a cool looking ship, and being a gunboat, it'd be great to take into a fight just to see how it'd handle. And this is just the regular Saber, I believe. Yep, just the Argus Saber. Still a stealth fighter, and I think it's still, other than its guns are a little bit bigger, it still, you know, comes out as a light fighter. Alright, I run around to the bottom of everything here to see what's going on downstairs. Pretty Redeemer. And down we go. Alright, here's the hollow box. And I believe this is the Nautilus. Yep, Nautilus. So it's the mine layer. So you can go out and lay out mines that'll attack other ships or just create a blockade. or you can pick up mines and reprogram them with this particular ship. It's not yet ready, and that's as far as they've got, is basically the outer design. I don't think they have any interior built for it. And this is a Vulcan. I kind of wish this one was in game now, because it's a repair, refuel ship. It has little automated drones that come out and do repair and refuel. And I think it's supposed to be able to repair up to a fairly large ship. So it all depends on what supplies it has on board. So it'll be an interesting gameplay mechanic with that. That could probably still work right now. And we'd be running this way. Oh, Redeemer. I wish we could fly you. Oh, Redeemer. Oh, the guy's moved. You can own this next. Yeah. Just so many guns, turrets. It looks like it's got like 4 or 5 guns for the pilot and several turrets. And this is the Lightning, F8 Lightning. Another heavy fighter that will be interesting. Oh, dude's stuck in the floor. Concentrating so hard he went right through the floor. Alright, on to the next part. And the new UEE uniforms. And we have the Gladius. The Gladius is a very underrated light fighter. It's very good for dogfighting in atmosphere and out of atmosphere. It's very agile, it doesn't have quite the punch as some of the ships, but then again, it's a light fighter, so, but it does it very well. Avenger Warlock. So this guy does the EMP, I believe, yeah. And he's featured in one of their commercials where the guy takes off through the city and causes a police chase, and he sets off the EMP and knocks out the whole city's electricity. What advertisement. Okay, this is a stealth Eclipse. So it's kind of a stealth, yeah, it's a stealth bomber. So currently it's basically a stealth torpedoer. So, because it's kind of hard to bomb things in space. And this will be Avenger Titan. This whole series, they're good little ships. They'd be great little starter ships if their price was just a hair lower. But they're such a step above the starter ships that they have to be mentioned. No matter which variant you get, they'd be that much better than the starter ship. Alright, off to the next one. Way around the corner. And another F8 Lightning. And a whole crowd of people looking at it, it seems. It's nice to know everybody's interested, even the NPCs. And more of the uniforms. And here are the heavy fighters. The Redeemer series. And this is Vanguard series. A Sentinel. So these are heavy fighters. They're heavily armored, heavily shielded, so they're really good in dogfights. But the problem is they're a bigger ship, they're not as nimble. And like several of the Argus ships. There's several in this series that the hull looks almost identical, but changing the interior makes it a different ship. Like the hoplite, like the Retaliator, or not the Retaliator. It's what is it? Harbinger, yeah. So they're all good fighters. That 4 guns on the nose is pretty devastating. Then you add the turret below and it's just kind of overkill at times, but overall they're good ships. But they're supposed to be a modular and swap out. Alright, I think